never think of winning. If you think of winning, you cannot win. So you always not to think of winning, you always think of fighting.
Dia selalu cakap pasal winning mentality lah dalam sukan. First thing adalah kita punya kepala lah. Semua set mindset lah. Semua everything come from mindset.
In 2016, Azizul Hasni Awang won Malaysia's first Olympic medal in cycling. And the following year, he became world champion in the keirin. But the path for national cyclists to achieve success at the world stage was in fact laid out decades earlier by dozens of Malaysian champions. Among the pioneers were NGAN and DAUD IBRAHIM, who dominated road races in the early 1970s.
So everybody never realized that I can ride bicycle.
Dalam keadaan yang serba-serbi tak ada, dia dapat mencapai apa yang pada zaman tu susah untuk orang capai.
They brought so much fame to Malaysian cycling that both of them won the National Sportsman Award back-to-back. NGAN and DAUD IBRAHIM were Malaysia's cycling champions. This is a routine that former Asian Games champion NGAN has been following for more than 50 years.
If I tell you that I sleep at 7:30 to 8 o'clock p.m., you never believe. You never believe. I believe the first thing when you become a coach, you have to discipline yourself first.
NGAN was born in Kuala Lumpur in 1947 in a family of 17 children. His cycling career began by coincidence when he was 10.
At first, he also cannot afford to have a bicycle. So we go to iron scrap and get those ordinary bicycle and spray it like a racing bike. Later, he bought his own bicycle. That is a Taiwan bicycle.
Ng Ju Pong, who is Jungan's brother, is a former national cycling champion and record holder who represented Malaysia at the 1964 and 1968 Olympics. It was Jupong and a neighbor who first challenged a young Jungan to some street cycling.
So we bet for 10 minutes of the chao kway teow, and they lost, then I lost. Then I keep on, they asked him for another week to challenge. So the next week I beat him. Now I'm thinking big already. Well, if I train longer, I think I can beat my brother. That's how I become cycling.
About the same time, another teenager in Batu Pahat, Johor, finds a piece of treasure under his house, an artifact that would lead him to becoming an international sports champion. His name is DAUD IBRAHIM.
Dia kata zaman dulu rumah kan tinggi, dan bawah tu ada tanah, ada korek-korek, ada frame, only the frame, and then dia cuci, dia betulkan semua, siapkan semua, and then dia completekan bike tu, and then dia start lah untuk cycling. Dulu basikal besi lah, jadi berat. Dia start dengan basikal yang agak teruk jugalah pada permulaannya.
Like Jungan, DAUD IBRAHIM was born in 1947 in Batu Pahat, the middle child of 6 children. With the old bicycle repaired, DAUD begins cycling to school and around town.
Mungkin zaman arwah saya tu ramai yang berminat dengan cycling mungkin, and then kawan-kawan semua bergiat aktif dalam berbasikal lah.
And coming from a poor family, DAUD faces even more personal challenges.
Dia perlu bangun pagi-pagi, kena toreh getah dulu untuk pergi sekolah, untuk cari duit makan, sebab dia waktu kecil lagi dah tak ada ayah. And then kehidupan dia sangat susah. Jadi untuk bergiat aktif dalam dunia basikal, dia pun terpaksa cari kos untuk pergi ke perlumbaan.
My father usually helped us a lot. So I always remember this. When we win the race, we have to go to big field, have a big glass of milk. If we lose, follow the car at the back, to cycle back. No milk for us.
Perangai ayah, dia seorang peramah. Bila dengan family je lain lah. Dia lebih penyayang kan. Dia tak ada marah-marah ke apa. Tapi bila dia on another side, dia kalau dia jurulatih ataupun bekerja, dia custom. Jadi inilah dia agak serius lah.
NGAN discovers his talent for road races, and after a rigorous training regime, is ready for his first serious competition, the 1966 Malaysian National Championships in Malacca.
So when the starting attempt, I just go like that. I just finish on the. I got the first place. So everybody surprised. So I said, oh, like that, so easy to win the race like that.
He is very good. During training, he always beat me. He left me behind. But when it comes to race, I will leave him behind.
Actually, I learned from him. He beat me, always asked me to go and chase and go and lead first. And then at the back, he will overtake me. So I learned from him on that experience. He said, so why should I do so much work and help people to do work so much to help people to go with the group? And then at last, I lost.
Also in 1966, NGAN gets his first chance to participate in the Asian Games in Bangkok. He enters 5 road events, but it turns out to be a disaster.
So this is the first time I don't have any experience actually. I just know how to go with all the Koreans and Japan and this and that. So we run each other, then we got accident. I was accident, then they send me to hospital. Just sent by helicopter to hospital, and then I don't know what is going on actually.
Although he loses all his events, NGAN makes a comeback in the 1967 KL Siap Games, winning a silver and 2 bronze. In Johor, 22-year-old DAUD Ibrahim is sparing no efforts to qualify for the national team. He makes his debut at the 1969 Rangoon Siap Games, but comes home empty-handed.
Dia tak pernah rasa kecewa sebab dia sentiasa mencuba. Dia sentiasa kalau tak ada benda tu tak dapat kat situ, dia akan cari another way untuk dapatkan juga.
But that same year, NGAN's life changes forever. The morning of April 15, 1969 starts as a normal one, with NGAN and his brother Jupong cycling on a major road through Kuala Lumpur, followed behind by their father in his car.
There's a traffic jam from Old Kuchai to the Old Town PJ.
The brothers are unaware that the traffic jam is the result of an accident up the road involving their father.
The traffic was jammed so long because the car, my father's car, was scratched with a big lorry. You see? So when I came back, I saw my father still on the steering. So when we came out trying to pull my father out, we can't pull him out because, and then we also don't know where is our bicycle. That we are both brothers, we don't know where is the bicycle. So we try and pull, then the bomba or something, the police asked us to wait. Then they will cut the steering, then they pull my father out. On that time, I think we stopped cycling quite long, 1 or 2 months time. Then slowly we recover, then we come back.
NGAN goes back to serious training with one goal in mind: to get selected for the 1970 Bangkok Asian Games. DAUD Ibrahim is also determined to make the team. But the dismal performance by Malaysian athletes at the 1969 Rangoon Siap Games almost derails their ambitions. As the 1960s comes to a close, NGAN, DAUD IBRAHIM and a few others become the new formidable force in national cycling. But Malaysian cycling takes a hard knock when they don't win any medals at the 1969 Rangoon Siap Games. Now, the team must prove itself at the upcoming 1970 Asian Games if it is to be taken seriously.
So in 1970, I was selected again in the Asian Games. So everybody said cycling have nothing to win. There is no chance for us to win because cycling is very tough and cycling is a long distance, this and that.
1970, the Asian Games, Bangkok. NGAN and DAUD IBRAHIM are hoping to change the fate of Malaysian cycling. Not having won any event 4 years earlier, NGAN is raring to go. In the 200-kilometer road race, it's a cat-and-mouse game with NGAN and his closest rivals, 2 Koreans, a Japanese and a Thai, trying to outsmart one another.
So I break away until the end. Everybody surprised. So when I reached there, I won the race already. I was totally caught by the officer because they have the test whether I take drugs or this and that. So I was in the caravan van, and then our president, everybody shouting, Malaysia won, Malaysia won. No way, Malaysia won. That day he'd been training, he also cannot finish. So he really surprised. Then I surprised that, and then he really surprised that I won the gold medal. I received the gold medal when the closing ceremony. It's about nearly, I think, so 20 or 30, 40,000 people. I really, very emotion. I don't know what to do. How come I'm standing here like that? Even I won the Asian Games gold medal, my father said, you must do it. I dream of him, I must do it because when my father followed, I always worried when my father scold me. You see, my father is very strict, but he's always wants us to win only, that's all. So we really miss him actually.
NGAN also wins the silver in the 200-kilometer team road race. Although it's his first Asian Games, DAUD IBRAHIM matches NGAN, winning the gold in the 1,600 meters mass start and takes the bronze in the 1-kilometer time trial.
Dia jaga diri dia kalau dalam perlumbaan, dia cerewet lah dalam setiap aktiviti yang dia lakukan. Dia rest cukup, jaga pemakanan. Mungkin dia tahu badan dia, macam mana nak baca badan dia kan. Jangan over training, and then dia pastikan keadaan dia fit lah. Jangan sampai demam ke apa ke.
With 2 gold, 1 silver and 2 bronze, the Malaysian press and the Olympic Council of Malaysia are now seeing cycling in a new light. 1971 turns out to be another bumper year for DAUD IBRAHIM. He wins 3 gold and a silver in the individual team time trials at the Kuala Lumpur Siap Games. That same year, NGAN becomes national champion in the DAUD of Malaysia, covering more than 1,000 kilometers over 8 days. 1971 is also a pivotal year for both riders as they eagerly look forward to representing Malaysia in the Munich Olympics. But for some reason, NGAN is dropped from the Olympic-bound squad.
I regret that once the officer was not choosing me to Olympics, isn't it? So I think it's very unfair to me because another 8 months to Olympics. How can they drop me like that? I'm very disappointed also, I can say. But sometimes I think back over, there's nothing to disappointed, it's already over already.
Fortunately, DAUD IBRAHIM makes it to the 1972 Olympics and enters 4 events.
pengalaman dia time Olimpik ni, dia cerita suasana kat sana lah, macam mana crowd dekat tempat Olimpik kan. Sebab zaman tu bila di Malaysia kita tak macam sekarang kan, macam kampung kan. Bila pergi Olympics dia terlalu meriah kan, terlalu crowd kan. Macam mana yang kita tahu lihat sekarang Olimpik kan. Jadi dia agak teruja lah untuk sebab dia terpilih untuk pergi ke Olympic Games time tu.
Both of them win more medals at the 1973 Singapore Siap Games. In 1974, NGAN celebrates his 8 years as a national cyclist with his final win in his pet event, the 200-kilometer road race. DAUD Ibrahim goes on to take part in the 1974 Christchurch Commonwealth Games. And in 1977, caps his cycling career with a sterling performance, 2 gold medals at the Kuala Lumpur SEA Games.
Jadi mungkin suasana masa tu membuat dia betul-betul rasa kuat untuk teruskan kehidupan dia, and then dia dapat apa yang dia nak.
By the end of the 1970s, all the national cycling greats from the decade earlier retire. But their exemplary efforts paved the way for a new breed of Malaysian champions.
Malaysia still melahirkan pelumba-pelumba yang bertaraf antarabangsa, contohnya Azizul buat masa sekarang. And then pertengahan dia pun kita ada Malaysia, kita ada Rosman Alwi.
I believe some people can study. Some people can study and some people can become a good sportsman. And some people cannot. Not all of them can, isn't it? Because you see, like Azito, he also can study. Josia also can study and cycle. For me and my brother, we are not in good study, isn't it?
For his victory in the Asian Games, NGAN is named the 1970 National Sportsman of the Year.
So when you as a sportman, you won Best Sportman Award for Malaysia, and then so many sports in the country, so I feel very proud of this.
In an historic back-to-back finish, a year later, DAUD Ibrahim is voted the 1971 National Sportsman of the Year. In all, DAUD Ibrahim wins 9 international gold medals, a silver, a bronze, and a string of national titles in his cycling career. In the 9 years of competitive cycling, NGAN is national champion 5 times and wins 3 gold, 3 silver, and 3 bronze in both individual and team events in various international road races. After his retirement, NGAN switches to coaching.
So daily from 6 o'clock, ready on the road ready to go for trainings.
Even after retiring, DAUD Ibrahim continues to give back to Malaysian sport. In 2001, DAUD is given the honour of lighting the cauldron at the Kuala Lumpur SEA Games.
Selepas dia menang Asian Game, Siap Game, and then dia still proaktif untuk kejurulatihan, di mana dia terus melahirkan lagi jago-jago selepas zaman dia dah habis, and then dia still coaching, and then still berminat untuk mendorong dan memimpin yang for the next generasi lah.
DAUD is so passionate about cycling that 5 of his children, including Firdaus, become national cyclists.
Selain daripada training, dia banyak motivate kita orang lah, macam mana menghadapi perlumbaan, macam mana suasana, nak kontrol suasana perlumbaan, lepas tu apa yang kita perlu fikirkan time event, and macam mana nak kurangkan nervous, and then dia bagi juga tactical macam ending sprint tu macam mana kan, macam nak breakaway tu macam mana, tu macam mana nak control the race kan. Jadi dia menceritakan macam mana suasana tu berlaku pada diri dia lah.
You see, when you become a cyclist, and then you become a coach, you want to forget cycling is a bit hard.
The most important that his commitment to daily training. This is, I don't think anyone can do for such a 30-40 years style. Every day, daily. This is a very committed person.
In February 2010, in recognition of his services to national cycling, NGAN is awarded a DATUK by His Majesty the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. But just 7 months later, his friend and fellow cyclist, DAUD IBRAHIM, would meet his fate. 11th November 2010. DAUD IBRAHIM drives to Kuala Lumpur from Muar, Johor, to give his son and national cyclist Fakhruddin some advice before a major race. DAUD even meets up with his former teammate NGAN and some old friends.
Then dia balik waktu malam, drive, dia dilanggar daripada belakang lah, daripada lori langgar belakang. And then kecederaan di kepala, di mana dia meninggal di tempat kejadian lah. Agak sangat terkejut sebab dia sihat, sangat-sangat sihat. Dia still boleh berkayuh walaupun umur dia masa tu dah around 63.
Although Dato' NGAN is now in his 70s, he still misses his father very much.
Because my father, my father photo, every time in the bed I got one, here I got one, I keep the photo always together. Because sometimes without my father also without my father's support also very difficult. Not to say he don't give us money, that means he don't support. His support of his kind, always follow us. The more important.
Dia sentiasa fighting lah untuk dalam dunia basikal. Jadi kadang-kadang dia ada pandangan dia untuk mengembangkan dunia basikal, tapi kadang-kadang tak sampai, kan? Sebab banyak halangan-halangan dia lah, kan? Jadi dia agak agresif untuk kembangkan cycling, tapi tak semua apa yang dia nak dapat lah.
For their total commitment to bring Malaysian cycling to the fore, the names NGAN and DAUD IBRAHIM will be etched forever in the annals of Malaysian cycling glory.
I think I'm born to be a sportman, and my blood is all go to the sport. You see, sometimes you ask me to forget about cycling. It's so difficult. It's so difficult.
Saya tak nak nama arwah ayah saya tenggelam begitu sajalah. Saya nak supaya orang boleh kenang jasa dia. Jadi saya teruskan legasi dia untuk melahirkan lagi rider-rider baru.